I have a lot of trust issues, for sure. I've definitely been surrounded by a lot of bad people and a lot of backstabbers. But there's no way to get here without making mistakes. And mistakes is really the only way to learn.
I don't need new friends, I don't like fake friends, only here to make games.
But guess what? I'm still at the top. I'm still doing my thing because the amount of people that are supporting me outweighs all of that. I really have a loyal fan base, an army of people behind me.
I don't need new friends, I don't like fake friends, only here to make games, call when to check in. I don't like partial, need the whole back end. Fresh out of London, she still got an accent. The crib like a palace, I took her to Bastards if he wanna feature.
That's fire. Would you listen to it? I'm listening to this shit, bro.
Oh, I like this. This is good. Okay.
Do you have any idea who it is? Ex-YouTuber. He's a professional boxer now. You know Jake Paul?
Really?
It's Jake Paul.
Oh, really?
Is that really? I didn't know that motherfucker did that.
Yeah, good one. Here's a good rap video here. Check it, man. His shit is first class.
Used to have to with the hatchback. We was hanging off Parkway. How the fuck we on Park South?
I think people don't take my music seriously sometimes because they're naturally going to be opposed to anything I do.
Jake Paul needs to stick to vlogging. The music is somehow worse.
95% really horrific music.
He's fucking insulting this entire genre of music.
It's meant to sound like shit. I wanna die.
It's no secret that Jake Paul is notoriously bad at making music, and he can barely speak English.
But when I make a serious song, I think people are like, oh wow, I didn't know he could actually do that. This isn't a gimmick. After I get all the belts, I'm gonna go take all the Grammys.
No. 3 notes.
I can't sing for shit, really. My lessons are to help me with vocal control while I'm rapping. Oh, wow.
Okay, next time, don't eat right before we sing.
I know, but I'm starving.
I met Jake about 3 years ago. It takes work, but he will be singing. That I know. He is not an opera singer. That I also know. Bigger mouth. Look at him. What is he doing?
He doesn't want to hear it. He's covering his ears. I'm working on it, okay? You don't get good overnight. So this is the music studio. This is where we record. My music's like hip hop. That's what I grew up listening to, and that's what I like making the most. I want to make amazing music that lasts forever. A lot of people don't know that I've been working on music, or even what type of music, because obviously there's a lot of old Jake Paul music that sucks. If someone puts on one of my old songs, I'm like, turn that shit off.
Buy that merch, buy that merch, buy that merch, buy that merch. Flip it, tip it, drip it, curl it, high speed, low speed, do it how you want. I love smoothness, ain't afraid to flow.
The first time I ever went into a studio was in 2017 to sort of make this diss track called It's Everyday Bro.
It's everyday, bro. It's everyday, bro. I said it.
Made the song in 2 hours, shot the music video that same day in 2 hours. I put it out the next day, and the song has 300 million views. It went platinum. It instantly became like a generational anthem. I gained so many fans from that. We sold out a 22-city tour because of that song, but at the same time, the video is like one of the top 10 most disliked videos on YouTube. It was a shitty song, and everyone was like, this is cringe as fuck. Who is this white kid trying to rap? For me, music is such a good way to express myself because I find it hard to express myself in other ways. I don't think I come across as who actually Jake Paul is oh, he's a YouTuber, like, he doesn't have a brain, and everyone hates him, and he's in all these controversies, and he's just a dumbass. But I get it. Like, I get their point of view, because I would want to do the same thing. Like, I'd hate me too.
Go, let me tell y'all about this fuck Jake Paul. Don't get me started by the shitty vlogs. All your songs are shit, yo, you need a new niche. Why you trying to rap? You sound like a bitch. I really want to see that motherfucker fall. From the bottom of my heart, man, fuck Jake Paul.
At this point, I hate my name, if anything. I've missed the mark with who Jake Paul actually is, like who people think I am versus like who I actually am. It's like watching a movie of yourself that isn't real, and like you know it's not real, but everyone else thinks that it's real. And sometimes I even forget, because you're just creating this cycle of madness. You almost lose sense of yourself. You lose sense of who you were, and you're just like, wait, this like isn't really life. This is not what makes me happy. Like love and friendship and laughter. That's what I started to crave. There are times where I'm like with a girl or something, I'm just like, oh, I just want to take her on a date, be myself with her. But, you know, you just can't. Being 23 in Hollywood, who I am, to find real love, no, I don't think it's possible. Some of my exes hate me. Some of them probably miss me. The world turned cold and the jealousy turned to envy. The whole world watching and waiting to laugh. I know my enemies are watching and praying it's trash. I've been working in silence. This year's making them mad. Shout out to all my salty exes that stayed in the past. You boys hearing it first. You still coming in last. This flow came from the same place with stains in the glass.
You said salty exes? You're salty exes?
They're salty. Anything to do with like relationships. There's not a lot of things that really, really affect me, and that's one thing that really like just sucks so badly. Like it hurts physically, mentally, emotionally. Everyone's disposable here. There's no real love, because you're always just like, damn, I have someone else that's just as hot as you or just as good looking as you or whatever, like in my DMs right now. And I think that goes both ways. The grass is always greener on the other side. You're always gonna be on social media seeing another girl. The guys that have been in my ex's DMs is like some of the most famous people in the world. It's not really ideal.
Have you ever been in love?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been in love twice. Yep, that's it. That's the end of the story.
Do you still love them?
Yeah. I've been in love twice, and I still love them. It takes me a while to get close to someone, so I like limit my attachment to people. Tana is one of my best friends. She's like one of the only girls that I've ever like actually really had like a strong friendship with, and we just understand each other. This is your good side, this is my good side.
We were made to be.
Me and Tana started flirting on camera. Fans loved it.
My breath probably smells, but I was gonna give you a kiss, but you know, we'll do it on camera.
We were like, oh, should we like act like we're dating? Fans go crazy. And then we came up with the idea like, yo, let's get married, to like see what would happen. And it turned into this massive thing that went above and beyond just like being like YouTube shit. To be able to have a physical connection and an emotional connection with somebody who is your best friend is 1 in a million. I love you.
Yeah. Do you love her?
No. I love her, but like I'm not in love with her. Like, you know what I mean? Like I love her as a friend.
Was it a publicity stunt or was it a real relationship?
No, it was a publicity stunt. It was the biggest thing on the internet. You'd have to pay $600 million to the press and to publicists to garner the same amount of attention that we did. It was good content, and it was like a fun thing to do. But I hate that I did that. I hate that I tricked people just for attention. Sometimes just because you love someone and just because it's like electric when we're together, it doesn't mean that it's time for us to be together. And I'm not like an easy person to be in a relationship with either. I have trust issues, so I'll purposely try to push the girl I'm dating out of my life to see how she reacts. Because I'm scared. I'm scared of being heartbroken. I'm scared of them doing some shit that's gonna fuck me over in the long run. But yeah, when I'm like lonely, in boxing camp, sober, focused on a goal, training all the time, and then I like see she's out having fun, getting drunk with her friends and partying and looking like she has the time of her life and is with all these guys and da-da-da, it's like, damn. It's definitely not easy to deal with. Boxing and making music, those things are based in reality. I'm not like going out of my way to make shit up just to get some content. Everything I do now, I try to do it with the utmost authenticity.
I don't need new friends, I don't like fake friends, only here to make games, call when
I'm a lot more focused, I'm a lot more determined, I'm a lot hungrier than I've ever been. I'm continuing to better myself, continuing to become a better athlete, a better person. But you can't just be like, here's who I am, you have to show them. And so the first step is knocking out Askren, putting on a violent show, April 17th. This is a new era, it's the problem child era.